I do want to get to one more thing before we close out the show, Ethan, because this happened today, and I know it's about to be a whole thing specifically with the Spurs. Giannis Antetokounmpo
Mm.
basically requested a trade today. That's not what was reported. He just had a meeting with the Bucks, and his future is uncertain. That's why I said he basically requested a trade, and it seems like that's what all the gist is on social media. And that's obviously been a thing going back to last season when we talked about it, even this past offseason as
Yeah.
well. I guess what I'll say on it, dude, obviously, if the Spurs were to make a move for Giannis, because I saw that on Twitter somewhere too, who knows how credible it is, but the Spurs are going to be in every rumor with Wemby, on the team. I'm not going to be mad if the Spurs trade for Giannis. Like, obviously, that would be insane.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be real, man. I like this depth thing we're doing. And when you look at the Thunder, man, and then we've got like some more draft picks coming in, like, do we really need to do that? But also, with how good we are right now, if they're just like, screw it, let's just go try to win the chip. I just don't want to trade Dylan Harper, dude. And I feel like that Steph Castle or Dylan Harper is going to be something that they ask for in that, right?
Yeah, that's where I back out of this a little bit. Like, first of all, Giannis had a calf strain today, and it looked kind of like an Achilles pop. So let's keep that in mind
Ooh,
as well.
yeah.
Um, but you know, that aside, I'm not trading Steph. I'm not trading Dylan Harper, and I'm not trading De'Aaron Fox either, dude. I'm and
I
it's
feel you, bro. I feel you, man.
maybe that's why I'd be a bad GM, but I think having all three of those guards next to Victor Wembanyama is maybe more valuable than having Giannis Antetokounmpo next to Victor Wembanyama. Call me crazy.
Look at the Thunder, man.
Yeah. I think we maintain the depth thing personally, unless they're willing. Hey, we got De'Aaron Fox for pennies, right? Unless the Milwaukee Bucks are like, just give us 4 firsts and Jeremy Sohan, and we'll call it a day. I'm like, sure,
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's run with that. But I don't think that they're gonna definitely want one of our young guards. Would be my guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would guess as well. I do agree with Yop Yop's comment here. He says Giannis with the Spurs equals contender now. Don't disagree with that at all. But here's the thing you could argue. As much as I'll be real, I don't think the Spurs are winning the championship this year. Like
Mm.
if they just stay put, I do think you could maybe argue though that they're in a contender conversation. I mean, let me go look at the standings right now.
I can
Uh,
argue that fully healthy.
like we're 14-6 or 15-6 now. Second in the Southwest. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it on the Spurs page here. Yeah, they're fourth in the West right now.
I know it's impossible to measure, and you want to be able to do that, especially like if you're in charge of a front office. But like,
I like
yeah,
this one.
Bismack for Giannis, take it or leave it. Yeah, I agree, Mark. Like who we are today, fully healthy. We're the 4th seed, and Wemby's missed the last 9 games. So
And Steph.
yeah, and Steph. So let's say we trade Steph, Jeremy, Keldon, or Harrison. Let's do Harrison to make the money work, and then a couple first round picks. I'm not convinced that Giannis takes us to the 2nd or 1st seed. Like, I think we're still pretty much going to be 4th or 5th seed in the playoffs.
And then we're going to have to adjust like our whole scheme to playing with him and Victor like mid-season, you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously Victor and Giannis on the court like fixes a lot of
Yeah,
that,
be
I
amazing.
don't want to diminish how insane that would be, but
Be crazy.
also there would be a lot of stuff that we'd have to figure out kind of on the fly, and I think there would be a lot of like total like you get Giannis on your roster, that's a total game plan change for Mitch.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
My buddy called me about this earlier. The Giannis news kind of overshadowed this, but apparently Zion is also available to the first decent deal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, low key, throw Jeremy and a first at them and just see what happens. Like, let's see if they
Okay,
even
now that
balk at that.
that's a good point. Now, I didn't, because I saw that and it was another thing like kind of similar. Like if we're gonna do this, I'd rather go for Giannis at that point. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But you bring up a good point with the New Orleans front office. Okay, go just throw them something that's like totally just like
Stupid deal.
yeah, just like a swindle, and maybe they'll take it, dude, if they're doing enough. You know what?
I mean,
Anyway.
they traded their pick this year, which is probably going to be a lottery pick for Derek Queen. And Derek Queen's good, but that's pretty that's pretty bad front office work.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing like New Orleans front offices in sports, man. I'll just
Hey
put it
man,
that
you
way.
think we could get Zion fit, healthy? He's going from beignets to tacos, bro.
I was gonna say, here's the problem: is you got Mardi Gras in New Orleans, but you got Fiesta in San Antonio. So it's
Yeah.
basically just like they're kind of very similar.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
maybe not, but I mean,
churros, breakfast tacos.
that's just my crazy take for the day. I think I would rather trade Jeremy and a couple picks for Zion over everybody in our team for Giannis.
And we probably it would be a cheaper offer for sure.
Much cheaper.
But yeah, again, my sentiment, I'm down with rolling with the depth, continuing to build, kind of
Mhm.
model after our guy Sam Presti and what he's doing out there in OKC, and let's try to challenge them and take them down with their own game, Ethan.
Me too. I'm aligned with that.